is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I bring you guys our week 11 matchup here for the APA. The StL Rampardos are taking on the South Florida Bulus and coach LynxForte. This match is pretty important because if we win this game, we actually clinch playoffs, a playoff spot. It's been a rough couple weeks. We've lost 3 in a row in the league, but you know, I have confidence that we can bounce back and you know, hopefully clinch playoffs. And then from there, it's a whole new ball game once you get to playoffs. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard. I think I mentioned it, but I did drop a Rakwidit on the team and picked up Rybombi. I'm not bringing it this week, but I do have Rybombi on the team now, which gives us another sticky web user instead of a Rakwidit, but it gives us defog as well, which is something my team lacked. I really lacked hazard removal, and that was something that we kind of ran into an issue a couple weeks. So, you know, I wanted to make sure I had another way to get rid of hazards because sticky web kind of put us in a tough spot for a little bit there. So, quick question of the day is, now that the season's kind of coming to a close, what was your favorite member or favorite members of the team, and what were your least favorite, and why? So I kind of know what you guys think in terms of what I should draft in the future, as I probably have another league coming up when this one ends. But we got LynxForte. He's 5-5. He's in our division. Gotta win this one. You know, I don't want to fall out of here. We got to win this one and make the playoff push and kind of get ready for playoffs. So I'll get connected with Lynx here. We'll find out what he's bringing and all that good stuff. And of course, if you haven't checked out the team builder, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but go check that out. I talk about my team, his team, what I'm bringing, and so on and so forth. And hit that like button down below. You know, I know it's been a rough couple weeks, but we're doing our best. So we'll see if we can bounce back. So let's get connected here and let's make it happen. All right, we are connected here with Lynx. Let's find out what he is going to be bringing this week, man. He's got some pretty big threats like Victini. There's a couple of things that I think he could bring that I don't have on the screen. Kecleon, Quagsire, Zoroark specifically. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see Victini. We're going to see Milotic. Probably going to see Electivire. I think Scissor is a likely bring, just because it has, even though it has a tough match against some things, it's got a good match against others. But let's find out what he's going to bring right now. Let's see it. What are you bringing, Lynx? He has got Tornadus, Kecleon, Quagsire. He brought some funky stuff, man. He brought a lot of things that were different, but I did prepare for everything, so it's not like I'm like super caught off guard, but I'm not surprised, actually. I'm really not surprised. I had a feeling there was a chance that he would bring, you know, some of this crazier stuff, but no Electivire is nice. Quagsire I felt like he needed because it was really the only thing that was going to stop, you know, it was really the only thing that was going to stop Lycanroc. So no Venusaur, right? Yeah, no Venusaur. So he's got Quagsire. Okay, Quagsire. Okay, and no Milotic either? Wow. Really surprised. Okay, and Kecleon. So he really brought like a totally different team than what I thought he was gonna bring. He like really brought, like, never do I get that many Pokemon wrong, but that's okay. So Victini, Quagsire, Druddigon, Zoroark, Kecleon, and Tornadus. Okay, leads. Como-O is not a bad lead, because it deals with Zoroark, it deals with Victini, it deals with Kecleon relatively well. I don't dislike the Como-O lead. I think that's a pretty solid option, so I'm gonna stick with that, I think. Yeah, the only thing is, like, if it shows Tornadus, that could be problematic, but I'm gonna lead Como-O just because I think it matches up pretty well against a lot of his Pokemon. Like he's gonna be worried with Druddigon. It can do okay against Kecleon, but if he leads Victini / Zoroark, that's the best. Like, we're in a better situation than we would have been. So let's see what he's gonna lead with here. I feel like he's gonna disguise Victini with Zoroark though. That's what I really feel like. So he leads Zirconis, which is hopefully not Tornadus. It is Druddigon. Okay, so I can Draco Meteor here on the first turn if I want to, and I can take any hit from him. So I think I am gonna just go for that Draco Meteor. He has no fairy types, so I'm going for the Draco Meteor. I'm not gonna overthink this play. Just gonna go right off the bat for a big Draco Meteor and try to hit something really hard. It's not gonna knock him out unless he's like offensive, but I can take any hit from him because I'm defensive. So I think Draco's a good play here. Man, he brought a really different team. He brought a really different team. All right, so Draco here, give us big damage. He's obviously got to be really scared. He could have like Ice Punch or Dragon Claw or Dragon Tail if he thinks I'm going to set up. Hopefully I can stop him from setting up webs. Or I'm sorry, rocks. I really don't want to see him set up rocks, but our Draco Meteor should do a lot. He's just going to switch out here and go into Bob, which is what? That is his Quagsire, okay. So Quagsire is going to take a Draco Meteor to their face. Let's see what kind of Quagsire this is. It's gonna do a little over half. which is about what I expected from a physically defensive Quagsire, and he shows leftovers. Okay. So, he could have Scald, he could have Ice Beam, a couple options there. He could Earthquake as well. You know, I can stay in and try to attack, but I don't think that's the play. I think going into my Torkoal here is actually not a bad play. By going into Torkoal, I can get up Sun. If he goes for an Ice Beam, it doesn't really do much to me. I also have the Solar Beam play option. Alternatively, I can go into my Celesteela, which is probably my safest play. Let's go into Celesteela here. That's going to allow me to go for a Leech Seed and also threaten him out with a potential Grass move. I can also double out, predicting a Victini switch in later. So, but we got the Quagsire down to about 55% with that Draco Meteor. So, let's switch out here. Let's go right into our Celesteela, which is very, very specially bulky. It's going to take any hit from this thing, you know, which is good. He's going to switch out. Does he double into Victini here? He goes into Romeo, which is the Victini. So he makes a really good play, actually. Alright, so my play here, 1,000,000%, is actually to double back into Como-O. I need to see if this is actually Victini or if it's Zoroark. So we have to go into our Como-O here. Find out if he's physically offensive, if he's specially offensive, what kind of Victini are we dealing with. So we'll switch out here. Good double on his part though. Let's go into Como Bro here, see what he's got. He's gonna go for the U-turn. So he shows U-turn here. Probably not gonna do much to us, does very little. Alright, so he probably goes Tornadus, if I had to guess. He probably goes Tornadus, which means I kind of have to go Celesteela, most likely. Or I go Torkoal and try to set up the Sun, because once I get the Sun up, like, he really doesn't have a super good switch in. You know, maybe Druddigon can switch into a Dark Pulse, but he doesn't have anything that's going to live 2 hits. Like, I do want to weaken the Druddigon a little bit more, though. But yeah, Dark Pulse is really going to hurt. He could be a Assault Vest Kecleon. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a Assault Vest Kecleon with, like, Fake Out to try to stop Houndoom. That's definitely something. So far Victini's only shown U-turn, not Life Orb. I don't think that was choice banded. So we'll see if he goes Tornadus here. That seems to be like a pretty solid option. If Tornadus comes in, I mean, I have my Celesteela. Obviously I have to be really scared of Heat Wave. He could have Fiery MZ. You know, I could make a prediction, go to Houndoom, but or I can go Torkoal and see what he wants to do. So we got a couple options there. I really would like to get my rocks up though. I feel like rocks are pretty important. He doesn't have any way to get rid of rocks. So here comes Zirconis, which is going to be the Druddigon again. Same situation though. I can Draco Meteor again. I don't know if he's going to try to set up rocks, but I feel like just going for Draco Meteor is my best play, so I'm going to do that. Like, he might just try to get rocks up, but, you know, if I could just get rid of this thing. Like, I don't have Rapid Spin on Torkoal this week, so, you know, I don't want to take. Oh, he's got this. So this is the Zoroark here. So he goes for extra sensory. So surprisingly, he was disguised, but we Draco Meteor on the Zoroark here. So, and we don't knock him out, but we knock him down to about 20%, and that shows Zoroark. Okay. So really powerful Zoroark here. He's not gonna go for a dark move. I don't know what he goes for here. Does he predict my switch? Like, do I'm definitely saving Como-O, but what does he predict here? Does he go for another extra sensory? Does he go for Dark Pulse? I kind of want to go Sirius here, because Sirius can take the fire move. It could take the extra sensory. It could take really any of the hits. The only thing it doesn't want to take is like a Sludge Bomb, but that did a lot of damage. Let me take a look at Zoroark, see if I can kind of gauge, you know, what kind of Zoroark this was. Yeah, that did a lot, man. I feel like that was... He's got to be Jolly. I feel like that was Choice Specs. Yeah, I feel like that was choice specs based on the damage. I'm gonna go into serious. He switches out, so I think he is specs, and he goes into Bob, which is the Quagsire. Okay, so he's making good plays. He's making good plays. I think he's specs though. I have Solar Beam. Not really a good play here though. He's gonna get lefties again. All right. I don't want to take a hit from this thing. Like I mean, I can Dark Pulse and go for kill here, but I don't think it's gonna kill. I don't think it's gonna kill, and I'm gonna take an Earthquake, a Scald. I mean, he's gonna really do some damage to me, and I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Do I make the safe play and go into SkyDrive here? That's definitely specs Zoroark. Do I make the safe play and go into SkyDrive here? Or do I go for the Dark Pulse, which I don't think is gonna kill? I can't Solar Beam. I'm gonna make the safe play into SkyDrive. If he makes a double into Victini again, I feel like that would be just ridiculous. That would be incredible. That would be an incredible play. That was interesting that he disguises Zoroark as Druddigon with specs extrasensory. Alright, so he stays in. Likely goes for Earthquake, Earth Power, or Scald. He goes for the Scald. Okay. Please don't burn me. And he burns me. That's a bummer. Okay. Alrighty. So now I'm going to Leech Seed. I could Earthquake, but now that I'm burned, it's really gonna do like nothing. I can also Toxic actually, which isn't a bad play. I kind of like the Toxic play because it's gonna affect everything. So let's actually go for Toxic. He doesn't have any Heal Bellers, so Toxic's actually a pretty solid play. Extrasensory specs Zoroark, man. That's crazy stuff. That's crazy stuff. But I do, like, I feel like, you know, he's made some good plays so far. I'm gonna go for the Toxic here, which is really good. We get a Toxic off on the Quagsire, which is phenomenal. This thing is a big threat to us. So being able to Toxic it and wear it down. I'm surprised he stayed in though. Potentially, you know, I mean, I could have easily, you know, had a Grass type move. So, and we'll show the leftovers here. I mean, I could have set up all over his face right now, so I'm a little surprised to see that. There's a part of me that wants to double Toxic here, predicting a switch. I don't really fear the Quagsire too much. And now that he's Toxic, I feel like he's gonna want to go into like Victini right now. I don't have Earthquake, I have Air Slash, never mind. So I can also switch. I'm gonna double Toxic though, because he's got some really bulky Pokemon and I want to try to wear them down. He's gonna switch out, probably into Victini here. No, he goes into Zirconis, which is the Druddigon. So that's actually fine. I'm gonna be able to hopefully talk to this thing, and I do. So I get a nice Toxic off on the Druddigon, which helps as well, because again, you know, it's just a matter of weakening down his team. So I've Toxic 2 of his Pokemon now. Now I'm assuming now he's gonna try to set up Stealth Rocks, and this is our opportunity to try to set up Stealth Rocks ourselves. So we're gonna go into our Torkoal here, I think. Makes the most sense. You know, Druddigon's a pretty physically offensive Pokemon, so I think I can pretty safely go into Torkoal here. And now we've Toxic both his Quagsire and his Druddigon, which helps us out quite a bit. And I don't think he has any way to Heal Bell, so he probably just goes for Stealth Rocks here. Or Dragon Tail, I guess. He goes for Stealth Rocks, okay. So I think the Victini's gotta be Scarfed. It's gotta be Scarftini. Alright, I'm gonna go set up my own rocks here, because I think, you know, being able to weaken that Victini, that, you know, that Tornadus, a couple big threats there. I really want to be able to weaken those. So he goes for Earthquake. I'm physically defensive. I mean, this is going to do a little bit. It's not going to, like, kill me by any stretch of the imagination. You know, so we take that pretty well. And we're going to be able to get up our own rocks. He shows EQ on his Druddigon. So what I don't want is I don't want him to start Dragon Tailing me around. That would be kind of annoying. But as you can see, the Toxic is really going to start to rack up on him, which is sweet. All right, I'm going to go back into my my Celesteela here. He may predict that. He may predict the StL play. But you know, I can deal with the Victini. If he locks himself into a fire move, you know, I have Houndoom, so you know, it's not, and I can always revenge kill with Lycanroc now. Let's go to Skydrive. Hopefully he just goes for an Earthquake again and not a Dragon Tail. Goes for Earthquake, perfect. All right, now that rocks are up, I really like the opportunity of going for Leech Seed here. He very well could have a fire type move, but based on his moveset, I'm hoping he doesn't. If he has a fire type move, it's gonna hurt, but I think going for a Leech Seed here is a pretty good play. So I'm gonna do that. He may just let his Druddigon go down. Hopefully he doesn't have fire punch or anything like that. I probably should have switched out and scouted for it, to be honest. But with rocks up, I'm a little weary. He does have fire punch. This is gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt because of Sun. We actually lose our Celesteela. That was really bad. Druddigon kills Celesteela with fire punch. So I mean, that's definitely a bummer. We're gonna go into serious here, and we can Mega Evolve now and start to hit him pretty hard here. He doesn't really have any good switch-ins. He may have Sucker Punch, but we're gonna Mega Evolve, and actually I can go for the Flame Charge, and that'll knock him out. Kecleon is the one thing I feel like that I'm really worried about right now. I'm gonna go for the Flame Charge though. It'll knock him out. I'll take Rocky Helmet, possible Rough Skin as well. But I think getting that speed boost keeps Victini from coming in, and it makes me faster than everything on his team. The only thing is Kecleon's priority. Fake out and things like that. That's kind of a bummer, man. Losing, that's kind of a bummer. That wasn't a good play. Losing Celesteela, I should have switched out, predicting that. That was a bad play. That was a really bad play on my part. I should have known he was going to have Fire Punch. But it's okay, I can go for a Flame Charge here. I'm assuming Flame Charge kills. I mean, I probably should have calced it. If it doesn't kill, then I kind of just threw the match pretty badly. I'm going to assume Flame Charge and Sun is going to do enough. He's really low. It does, okay. Does he have Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet? Let's see. Because we're going to take a lot of damage if he does. Solar Power. Take damage. Okay, so he was Sheer Force. He was Sheer Force, okay. So now he probably has to go Kecleon. He probably has to go Kecleon. And, you know, I don't know what Kecleon's gonna, how much Kecleon's gonna do to us with Fake Out. You know, Fake Out's gonna do, you know, a sizable chunk, I'd imagine. Does about 20% if he's AV. You know, my Fire Blast has a chance to knock him out. So, I may just stay in and go for it. But now that we're +1 speed, let's see here. Houndoom kills Druddigon with Flame Charge. We're +1 speed, so he can't go Victini, which I think he is Scarf Victini. Here comes Zerif, which is going to be his little dude here. My best bet, I think, is just to stay in. I know he's probably got Fake Out. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast, though. He does go for the Fake Out. That hurts. And Solar Power is going to hurt. But I can take his other stab moves. I think I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast and go for the kill here. Because Kecleon is a really big problem for my team. And honestly, Lycanroc puts in a lot of work at this point too. Once Quagsire is gone. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for the big play here. Because if I knock him out here, then we're in great shape. And I can't really bring him back in anyway because Stealth Rocks. So he may have Sucker Punch or Shadow Sneak, but you know, Fire Blast is a good chance to knock him out here. I missed. And he goes for Drain Punch. I missed. I missed, dude. I missed. Okay. What do I do now? I go into Remus and I click Stone Edge. Can I two-shot the Quagsire at full? Probably not. Physically offensive Quagsire. Stone Edge is doing nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go Remus here and I'm gonna double out, I think. into Mimikyu predicting the Quagsire. That's, I think, my best play. That's my best play. Remus can win this game once Quagsire is gone. Like 100%. Although it is Scarf Victini, but... Please tell me he switched. Or he went for Sucker Punch at the very least. He switched. Into Quagsire. Okay. I can do one of two things here. I can Wood Hammer and just go for the kill. I can Swords Dance. My gut is just to Wood Hammer though, because I'm gonna hurt anything. I'm assuming, and he's probably unaware anyway, but a Wood Hammer will knock him out after Toxic. So I'm gonna go for the Wood Hammer. He stays in. Please knock him out. Yes. We take so much recoil. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Alright, now he has no switch-in to Lycanroc Stone Edge. No switch-ins to it. Although he does have Sucker Punch and stuff on Kecleon most likely, which is scary. But that stinks that we missed that Fire Blast, man. That was such a big deal because the Kecleon would have been either dead or very, very weak. And, you know, I'm sure it's Assault Vest, but it would have been really, really worn down. Because now I basically have to rely on Lycanroc Stone Edge hitting. I don't really have a ton of sacks. But Lycanroc can win this game. Here comes Romeo, which is the Victini. Surprised to see the Victini here. I feel like he's going to U-turn to break Disguise. I feel like he's going to break U-turn, or U-turn to break Disguise. I really want to go CMZ, but I just feel like he just breaks U-turn here. He just U-turns. So... he just U-turns into Kecleon probably. So I think Coma O is my least useful member of the team. It's the slowest. Like Franklin at least. Yeah, I think I just sack off Coma O here. So let's do that. Let's go into Coma O and just sack him off. I'm assuming he's just gonna U-turn just to break Disguise. I mean, I could Shadow Sneak, but it's not worth it. So let's see the U-turn. Yep. Okay. But now Accelerock 100% kills Victini. After he comes back in. Accelerock beats Tornadus. It beats Zoroark. All I need to do is get a tiny bit of damage on the Kecleon. I need to beat the Kecleon now. So all I need to do is weaken the Kecleon. And it's not Life Orb Kecleon, it's Assault Vest. So Accelerock Lycanroc can win this game if he's not Shardy Tornadus. Or he could have Sucker Punch on actually no, Accelerock would be faster than on Zoroark. Okay. So he might go Zoroark here. He very well could go Zoroark here. Either way though, no matter what he does, I go into Lycanroc at this point and I'm clicking Accelerock because I'm assuming Accelerock might even two-shot Kecleon based on Stealth Rock's damage. Yeah, it does. It does, actually. So we're gonna have to play around. Here comes Zerif, which is his Kecleon again. So he's probably gonna fake out shenanigans here, which is fine. I don't want this Drain Punch to be an issue. I'm gonna just Poison Jab. I don't care if he knocks me out at this point. I don't think... Yeah, like Sucker Punch is gonna do like half to me. He actually fakes out, doesn't knock me out. I want to see if he has Sucker Punch or not. I'm gonna Poison Jab. Or Shadow Sneak. Does he have one of the two? Because he's gonna use it here if he does. He's got Shadow Sneak. Okay, so he likely doesn't have Sucker Punch. So that means I can go into Lycanroc here, and Stone Edge 1,000,000% knocks him out. 1,000,000% knocks him out. Is that our play? Is there any reason for me not to do that? I mean, I could go Mimikyu and Wood Hammer just for damage. How much is Mimikyu Wood Hammer gonna do? I don't think that's the play. 50%. I think the play is to go into Remus here and just click Stone Edge. Let's think about this. So if I go into Remus and I click Stone Edge and I connect it, 80% chance we knock out the Kecleon or we kill something. Something dies, and we're in really good shape. If I go into Peekaboo, part of me really wants to go into Peekaboo because I still have my disguise. I could Wood Hammer him and get him low enough so that way Accelerock just kills the rest of his team. And like, I have to be careful because of fake out shenanigans. What's my better play? It's one of the two. Really leaning towards the Wood Hammer though. He just went for Shadow Sneak, right? He just went for Shadow Sneak. That was his play to knock me out. Okay, I can actually go into Mimikyu and Ghost DMZ then. I still have my disguise. I'm gonna go for my Ghost DMZ here. Is that my best play? If he Sucker Punches, if he has Sucker Punch, is that a bad play? Oh, I have disguise though. If he's a dark type, how much does Ghost DMZ do? About the same, a little less. I'm going for the Never Ending Nightmare. See if he has Sucker Punch or not. My gut says no. I think it's unlikely that he has 3 priority moves. I feel like he's gonna want to break my disguise here. He goes for the Shadow Sneak to break my disguise. This is really good. And he's a ghost type, which means we're gonna knock him out. Okay, so this game comes down to whether or not he has Charty Berry. Mimikyu kills Kecleon with Ghost Never Ending Nightmare. Wait, what happened? What happened? He's not color change. He's not color change, dude. What? He's not protein, dude. He never oh my gosh. He never changed typing. He wasn't protein, dude. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me, dude. He was color change. He was color change Kecleon. That's devastating, dude. It's my own fault. I can't believe this. I can't believe that. He was color change. He was color change. He's not protein. Like, who runs Kecleon without protein? I don't understand. I don't understand who does that. Who runs Kecleon without protein? I just lost the game because of that. It's my own fault. I didn't even think about it, dude. I honestly didn't even think about it. Like, why would I think that he wasn't protein? I can't believe I just lost the game because of that. All I had to do was Wood Hammer, dude. All I had to do was Wood Hammer. I just lost the game because of that. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Please knock him out. Wow, we have hope, we have hope, we have hope. He just messed up real big time. He just messed up big time. He just messed up big time. He may have Sucker Punch on Zoroark though. That's the problem. Sucker Punch on Zoroark probably kills us, but he specs, so I don't know. Actually, no, Cellrock's faster. All I have to do is go into, hope he doesn't have Substitute. Go into, he's gonna have to go into Victini here. Oh my god, did he... He had no way of knowing that I wasn't gonna kill there, though. Like, he probably didn't expect me to be choice banded, you know? So I don't blame him for staying in. He probably thinks he lives the hit and drain punches. I didn't have another option, so, like, I don't think that was a bad play on his part, because he probably thinks he lives the hit. But at this point, all I have to do is click Accel Rock. Assuming he's not Chartyberry Tornadus. Which I don't see why he would be. Honestly. He brought Quagsire for Lycanroc. Wow. I'm really frustrated right now that I didn't notice the color change. I've used Kecleon before, and if it cost me the game, it was just a stupid play on my part. I should have Woodhammered, but I thought that he was obviously Protein Kecleon. I've never seen someone not run Protein Kecleon, so a little weird there. Here comes the Victini, obviously. He is Choice Scarfed, as expected. We go 1,000,000% to Torkoal here. And I'm assuming he's Choice Scarfed. Just really surprised there. And unfortunately, I missed that Fire Blast earlier, which kept me from really understanding. He has to go for an offensive move here. He can't just U-turn this time. I want him to knock me out. I want him to knock me out here, please. Focus Blast. He hits it. That's fine. And now it just comes down to us going for Accel Rock. I have to hit it 3 times. It does knock out Tornadus at full, so if he is Chartyberry, then good plays on his part. We're gonna go for the Accel Rock. It does knock him out though, 120 to 141. Like, he does not live it. The only thing that he can really do here is Zoroark having Sucker Punch, but I think he's Choice Specs. So I'm leaning to think that he probably can't. Lycanroc kills Victini with Accel Rock. Here comes Rigor. Please don't be Chartyberry. Please don't be Chartyberry. If he's Chartyberry, I need a crit to knock him out. This is the second game this season where it came down to whether or not my opponent had Chartyberry. That's crazy. I can't believe that, Kecleon, dude. I'm an idiot. And I apologize. Because I need to pay more attention. I thought he was Ghost type, like I said. Should have been paying more attention. You just never... You never see... I almost wonder if you misgen, because I just don't see why you would bring something other... Unless he wanted to keep it normal type because of Mimikyu. That's the only thing I could think of. He wanted it to always stay normal type because of Mimikyu, which was really smart. I mean, if that was the case, that's really smart. Based on how long he's deciding his move here, I'm led to believe he's not Chartyberry. Unless he's got Hurricane and he's worried he's gonna miss or something. In Sun, I don't know. Like, anything knocks me out if he hits me, so he probably has like superpower or knockoff or anything. So I'm just assuming, like I said, I'm assuming he's not Chartyberry just by how long he's taking for his move. He's not. Wow. Not out yet though. Okay, his last Pokemon is Zoroark, which is incredibly low. It's at like 10%. I don't think Sucker Punch kills me at this range, so I'm Accel Rocking. And I don't think he has Sucker Punch. That's game. Wow! We clinch playoffs. We clinch playoffs, man. We end the struggle, man. I have lost so many games in a row. It has been ridiculous. I haven't played my NPA match for this week, so I can't speak to that. But I think this is the longest losing streak I've ever gone on playing competitive Pokemon for League battles. And we finally broke it, man. I needed that one. I don't know if I deserved it, though. I played pretty bad. I mean, I missed a Fire Blast. That was big. Because if I hit that Fire Blast, it either knocks out the Kecleon, or at the very least, I see the color change. You know what I mean? Because it would have activated the ability, which would have made a huge difference. But we hit the Stone Edge we needed to hit. Lycanroc came in, got 4 kills, dude. That's what we needed, man. Big performance there. Had to hit that big stone edge, and choice banded Lycanroc came through, man. That was what we needed. He just messaged me and said CB Lycanroc. Good game to Lynx, man. I don't know, man. I need to get my head straight on though, guys. I don't know, man. This has been ridiculous. We got one more week of the season though. Then playoffs. One more week to get focused, man, because this is not. I'm not playing well, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me. You know, I don't want to be playing like junk. So, I'll take the win though. You know, we didn't. I'm beating myself up because of the Kecleon. Aside from the Kecleon, you know, I don't think we played bad. I had a game plan, weaken his team, and then, you know, sweep with Lycanroc or whatever, and that was what we did. But I'm just mad at myself for the Kecleon play because that was a really stupid misplay. It almost costed the game. It almost costed the game because all I had to do was just Woodhammer and then StL Rock for the game. So I don't know, man. But maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Maybe I don't know. Maybe StL Rock wouldn't have killed after Woodhammer or something. I have no clue, but I'll take it. It works out. We win. Thank you guys for watching. Show some love to Lynx. And next week we got, I think it's Panther and the Clefables. He's the other guy in our division. If we beat him, we take the #1 spot in the division, which we definitely want. If we lose, then we're #2, which is fine though. We still make playoffs, so either way. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Thanks so much for checking out my last video. If you like that one, you'll definitely like this one, and be sure to subscribe for more as I post Pokemon videos every single day.